Hi guys, here we are at the Adelaide War Cemetery, of which there's about 700 soldiers buried here, of which, let me just go over here, Tina, can I just, of which 411 are British, 22 Canadian and 523 Australian soldiers and airmen. Like we said before, this is a very popular area for the Australians, and we're going to come across more and more of these cemeteries, Tina, as we go along. So, Tina, we've been here for 5 minutes. Has anything come through yet?
Okay, so yeah, I was tuning in while you were talking. I saw, it's got to be another Australian, cause it's got to be because of the way he's wearing his hat.
Yeah, that's a giveaway for that, isn't it, for us? Yeah.
So I just saw him like walking up like this with a gun like this, you know, like this.
Yeah.
Sort of like he was on guard or something.
Right.
Okay, so.
And he's walking up here. Was he walking up towards you?
Yeah, walking up towards me.
Okay.
So I'm going to go for Australian, though it could be Canadian. I don't know what their uniform is like.
No.
But I got the name, so I was tuning in, Peter.
Okay.
Okay, so. Would you like to connect to us in this time and space? We're not here to harm you. We're here to help you in any way we can. Maybe release you from this ground if you do so wish to. Okay, so as I say, and he's walking up towards me. He's quite tall, tanned. I can't see the colour of his hair at the moment. His hat on.
And what sort of state is he in, Tina?
He's not in a state.
Okay, so he looks pretty good then.
He's all together. Okay?
Yeah.
So come close and communicate with me, please. Why are you still here? I'm on guard. Okay, what are you guarding? Ammunitions, do you understand?
Oh.
Guarding ammunition.
Yep. Okay.
So there must have been, wherever he was a guarding the ammunition.
That was his job.
So make sure.
And that's where it. Okay.
Not just him, he went alone doing it.
No.
So he's walking up and down with his gun. Okay, so that was his job, but he also was a soldier. I've got to get that right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so he would have been Australian.
So his task for this day or whenever was guard duty.
Maybe when he got shot.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
so
that is what his job was. I can see him guarding ammunitions.
Yeah.
There was like a building where ammunitions went.
Right. It was in a building, not out in the open.
No, it's not out in the open. Definitely not.
Well, I don't know, mate. He went through an awful lot.
No, well, not this time.
Okay.
And that's what he's doing at this time. So why are you still here then? What happened? Shot in the back.
Ah.
Got shot in the back. Not while he was guarding, I don't think. Not while he was guarding. So he got shot in the back. I just feel like going like that.
Yeah.
And come out the other side.
Yeah.
And this must have been some snipers, German snipers or something.
Yeah.
Well, I got pretty close. That must have been that because I don't see him out on the field.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but I'm doing seeing he's got a cigarette. He's having a cigarette. He's having a break. You know, because he can't smoke near the ammunition.
Yes, I see.
So he's walked out of the safety zone, if you like.
Yeah. And what's this during the day?
A stray bullet. No, it was night time.
It's at night time. Okay.
At night, sorry, I meant to bring that out.
Yeah.
This could have been a stray bullet from either side.
Yes.
That is trouble. But,
Yes.
This was early evening. Okay. So
it would make sense more of a sniper, to be honest, because he'd be
felt.
so far back behind the lines.
Yeah.
I don't think a stray bullet would have.
No, but he had to walk away from the ammunition.
Yes, to have his ciggy. Yeah, and that cost him his life. I mean.
So, have you got a last name? Biggs.
Biggs. What's his first name?
Peter.
Peter Biggs.
Peter Biggs.
Where's he from?
Perth.
Right. And how old is he, Tina?
26.
Young man. So
Yeah.
was he married?
No, he weren't married.
And what did he do before he came out here?
I'm seeing him working on the land, but not on a big farm or anything like that. Not on a big farm, not on the massive farms, but I see him like working on the land.
Okay.
So, them shots.
Yeah.
And I'll turn it a bit further to that. So. Oh, I see. So he grew vegetables, yeah, and he sold them. Yeah, that's right.
I've seen a market garden.
The family.
Yes.
Okay. So like a little shop or a little,
Yeah.
you know,
A market garden.
a market
perhaps,
garden.
yeah.
Something like that. It weren't a big farm.
And-
It was vegetables and things that the people.
And was it a family business?
Yes, yes. That's what he
Dad
said.
did it as well?
Yeah.
And brothers?
Donnie, his dad.
Right. And did he have brothers and sisters?
2 sisters.
Right. And he was the only brother.
He was the only boy. He was a son.
And what made him come and join?
He wanted to get out. He just wanted to get out.
He saw it as an escape.
Well, he just wanted to get out. He just wanted a more for his life. He wanted to see the world.
And
He wanted to see Europe.
but he-
Yeah, he wanted to see Europe. He wanted
Okay.
to see the other side of the world. He wanted to see it. He wanted to travel. He saw that as a way of, travelling.
yeah.
Although he was a trained soldier, don't get me wrong. And he was expected to do what he did, but he just wanted to not to spend the rest of his life where he was.
Yes.
Okay, so he wanted to go out and he saw there was an opportunity to see
Yeah.
Europe. He never thought that he would ever not be coming home.
Yeah. Yeah.
He thought he'd be going home.
Did he have any kids, Tina?
No, he didn't have any children. No. He
Right.
weren't married and didn't have any children.
Does he know where his family came from?
Perth.
No, I meant before
Oh.
that. He's
English.
English.
The name of Biggs.
Yeah.
That's very sort of English.
Okay,
He
so
might
he,
even been one of the, the first lot to go over.
so he was trained up, and what was he trained as? What was his role?
A gunner.
Okay, rifleman.
Yeah, right.
And what was his training like? Did he enjoy it, or was it?
Yeah, he loved it.
Yeah.
He loved it.
Did he go out with
He's a very
the?
fit person, I'll have
Yeah.
to tell you that.
Did he go out with his mates and that? Did they all go together?
There was a few that went together.
Yeah.
Yes. And Perth's quite a big place, to be honest.
Yeah.
In a tiny place, yeah. So there's a few hundred, I think.
And what was his impression of Europe then when he got here?
Green.
Yeah. I think it would
Until he
be.
got to the trenches.
Yeah. And how about when he got to the Somme?
The sun was still green, but it's the battlefields that way.
What year have we got then, Tina?
I got 17 again.
So very early on.
No, it's late. I started at 14.
Ah, so in the middle, and yeah. Okay.
Late, it's towards the end. The
Okay.
year before the world end.
Yes. And what was his impression then when he?
He didn't know what to make of it. He said, I didn't know where am I? Okay, so we're talking about the 1914. So there weren't much in the way of commodities then anyway. So
17, Tina.
Yeah, I said.
You said 14.
Oh, sorry, did I?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 17. Yeah. So there wasn't much commodities.
They
So
weren't in the way that you weren't expecting a lot.
no.
So you weren't shocked at the conditions, really.
Right.
You knew this was warfare.
Yeah.
It had been told, what to expect.
Yeah.
But he was shocked. But yeah, he was just shocked when it all kicked off. When he had to actually be part of it. But he was at the background, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But he was a trained soldier, so he had sort of like this. This is your itinerary for today. You're going to do the animation set.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Tomorrow, you're in the
Something
trenches.
else. So did he?
He was safe.
So did he do much in the trenches then? Or did he actually end up on the front?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Hmm.
He was on the front.
And what was the front like?
It was a very scary and surreal
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
But he got back.
Yeah.
He got back. And so he done his thing. Like that man told us this morning. Was
Yes.
it Australian about them going
Yes. In like yeah.
like
Yeah.
conveyor
Conveyor
belt.
belts.
So he
Yeah.
done his. So he had safe an emissions tent
Yeah.
today. 'Cause
Yes.
he went over
Yeah.
yesterday or
And
whatever.
then he'd draw a short straw and end up on the front. And how long would his stints on the front last for? How long would he actually be in the trenches before he had to go, before he went on and went back?
Oh, that would be days.
Right.
Days, maybe weeks.
And did he sleep in that time frame?
Yes, you could sleep you slept in the trenches, yeah.
And what was
There were like the little places where you can lay
Yeah.
down and stuff. with
Yeah.
blankets and a bit of wood or something like that. It's
Yeah.
showing me. Okay. So yeah, you got to sleep, and when it was all quiet, you immediately fell asleep. Lee did, because it had gone quiet.
Yeah.
I could sleep.
Yeah. And then, of course, he thought he was fairly safe going back, doing relatively easy duty, guard duty,
Yeah.
and then he let his guard down.
Well, he literally did,
Mm.
and that's what kept him here. I shouldn't let my guard down.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. I shouldn't have let my guard down just for a cigarette. But you've got to remember, the cigarettes would be given to the soldiers freely during World War One.
Yeah.
They got them all smoking.
Yes.
They got them all smoking because that was the way of, like, you know.
To relax
Well, yeah,
or.
to see what they're seeing, just to like get something. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
So they gave freely, and to the English and to everyone, got free cigarettes during World War One. I don't know about Germans, but I know the English did.
Yeah.
And that's what he's telling me. All for the sake of a cigarette. He thought I'm safe enough to have one.
Yeah.
But there must have been a sniper. That's what he said to me. There must have been a sniper. I can't see it, or a stray bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And yeah, he got shot in the back.
Was it instant for him?
Yeah, it just
Yeah, that was his lot.
yeah, straight through his heart, all that centre bit
Yeah.
in his back. And just, it's mostly instant. That's what he said.
Well, we've got some good news for him, and that is that the Commonwealth won.
Yes. So
he did win.
You actually, your fight and your death was not in vain, darling.
You won the war.
You won. The Allies won the war together, and yes. So, I mean, that's all right then, isn't it? That's all right then, isn't it? And he got the higher end like the others, but he said, oh, that's all right then, isn't it?
And is he aware that we're now 120 years after the event? We're from 2023. Has he talked to any other clairvoyants in that time? Okay. Have you ever talked to other people like Tina?
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
So when he saw you and he was on guard, and he saw you, what was he thinking?
He drew the energy. So I thought I'd come this way because
you could see something coming.
I don't know where to go. So I'm coming this way. I know I'm welcome that way.
Yes.
Because
he felt
energy.
Yeah.
So he felt my energy. Or saw a light. Someone say you see a light, but that's all energy anyway.
Yeah.
The light is energy.
Yeah.
So he came towards me. Because he's still he still felt like he was on guard.
On guard,
because he was like this.
Yes, that's right.
Looking around.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
He was still on guard.
Still doing his job. Well, we have to term that although it's 120 years after the event, that we still hold all the troops on the Allied as heroes, and you are still remembered with
and you are remembered every
great
year.
fondness.
Least we forget is what we say.
Yeah. You're never far from our minds.
And in this beautiful area in the Somme Valley in France, all your graves are tended. You've got flowers. Everything's cut, preen, beautiful. You are well remembered.
Yeah, well thought of as heroes. Without heroes,
you are all heroes. You're well thought of as heroes.
And
it's like.
He was, and it's worldwide. This isn't just the English or the Australian. This is worldwide. That this has not just been forgotten.
No, never will it be forgotten.
No,
never.
But the bad news is that it didn't. The war that ended all wars didn't end this. It didn't happen. There was another war. It was as bad.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. 20 years later.
Only 20 years later.
And it went on for about a similar time as the First World War. And guess who it was against?
It was against the German.
It was. Again, yeah.
But a completely different type of German.
Yeah. It was a different warfare as well.
But you won, yeah.
But we won again, yes, 2-0. I shouldn't say stuff like that, but yes. So we if it wasn't for you guys, this would be a very different Europe than what it is today.
It would be a very different Europe, yes.
A very different Europe.
Than what it is today.
Yep.
But thankfully, things went
our way,
or the way of the Lord, or whatever you say, decided.
Yeah.
And pure physical, you know, soldiers.
Yes. Yep.
You know, the love of their countries to fight. And this was right at World War. Men and children were, men, women, and children, elderly were all involved.
I bet he was glad to go home, wasn't he, Tina?
Yeah. So I just asked him where he's you know, killed, and he said north from here.
Okay, north from here. That puts us quite close to Corby, actually, where we're
right,
from,
okay.
north or Albert. It depends how far north. Does he know how far north he was?
He's just saying that north from here, so that
Yeah.
probably was.
Is he buried in the cemetery?
He's buried in the cemetery, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely buried in the cemetery.
Yeah.
Even though his energy is not as buoyant
Yep.
as the other Australians,
Yeah.
it's a bit more sombre.
Yeah.
I think you think that he caused his own death by
Yes.
being silly and walking away from them. And
Yeah.
Like that. But that's war, and
But
he shouldn't burn himself down. Shouldn't
no.
burn himself. Would you like to leave this place? Yeah. Took his hat off and threw it down. Yeah. So that coward hat.
yes. Yeah. He's had enough. He's done his bit.
You don't need to stay anymore, darling.
No.
You
He
don't
can
need to stay
go
anymore.
back to his wife and
He didn't have a wife.
girlfriend.
No, he didn't have a
Oh, I thought he was married, Tina.
No.
And go back to the family business. Well,
Mum
back
and
to their
Dad.
mum and dad and the sisters.
Yeah, he told me I just asked him in my mind, sorry, I should not say I was there loud.
Yeah.
I asked him, what was your bloodline? And he said, yeah, we're English, so maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe they were the first over there, you know.
Yes.
You know, they went over there first. But, it's a bit more sombre, there's one I don't know why down, there's a bit more sombre.
Yeah.
But that's just because his energy is not,
Yeah.
he's messed up, is what he keeps saying, I messed up. You
Yeah.
didn't mess up, you were a victim of war. You didn't mess up.
It didn't. Well, yeah, I was going to
You
say.
didn't mess up, down. You forgive yourself, and you know you didn't really sort of like put yourself in a position where you could have lost lots of lives, did you? That's just hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have walked away.
Yes.
Okay. All right then. So would you like to go? Yeah. Yeah, I told you once. Okay. So we're going to get a little porcelain. Okay. So see where that cloud is?
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, that sort of area.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh, I was going to ask him something before he goes. Would he
then.
like to make a noise, a sound?
Oh yes, if you'd like to come.
This is, I'm
into
holding
the phone, yeah.
this black box in
Yeah.
front of me. If he'd like to make a noise, he can shout out anything he likes.
Yeah, if you'd like to make a noise, please do.
We might be
Say
able to
something.
pick it up.
Sometimes we pick it up, and that'd be really great to
Yep.
to pick it up again. Okay. If you can, thank you very much. Okay. So portal's opening up there now, where the clouds are.
Right.
Oh, okay, so I can hear the song Waltz of Matilda, which is a very old Australian song. Now.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you can hear that dang, 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 dang.
A Jewish harp. Is that what it is called?
No, it's not. That's an
Okay.
Australian sound, anyway.
Oh, right, yes.
I can hear that. I can see his mum and dad first. His mum and dad. My mother had blonde hair. His father was a burly man, sleeves rolled up, shirt on, you know, because he liked to work. And happy people.
Yeah.
They weren't happy about him coming. But happy people. 2 sisters, but they're all grown up, got children. Grandparents are now joining in. Fellow soldiers again.
Yeah.
I love it when I see them.
Yes.
Fellow Australian
Yeah.
soldiers who passed over. So come on, it's your turn now.
Yeah, yeah,
Pete, he was called by everyone. Pete.
yeah, yeah.
Pete, it's your turn now. I love it when they do that, everything's gone. And then he's himself. He's a young man, blonde hair like his mum, and very fair hair anyway, tanned, burly, you know, and he's just an ordinary shirt unbuttoned and some trousers on. And a belt.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know what you wanted me to say the belt, but you did.
Okay.
Okay, so darling, would you like to look up your ancestors? Are you a lot older now? I'm off, mate. I'm out there. I'm off, mate. No forcing him. There's no slow.
No.
He's so quick. He's just like.
Can't wait.
Embrace. Oh, it's lovely that you see them embracing. They cry tears of joy, you know. That's
Yeah.
no tears of sadness. That's joy, absolute joy and bliss. That's funny because that's sort of got a little fire in it, you know. That's what they would have done when they're at home. That's what he wanted, is saying.
Yes, yeah.
Free. I'm free, he said. Thank you, I'm free. That's the first time that's ever been said.
Yes.
Thank you, I'm free.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're up and down. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Adrian Whitney, for guiding him in. That's great. He's gone.
Excellent.
That's a bit different, isn't it?
He seemed to really perk up there, Tina, once he was on his way up, didn't
I
he?
think there's a lot of remorse about getting shot.
Yeah.
His energy was loud.
Yeah.
You know?
I got a feeling if there was a sniper out in the woods, his card would have been marked.
Yeah, that's what I felt.
Yeah.
That's what he felt.
He would have been either shot having his cigarette or shot guarding, you know.
Okay.
Right, okay, so thanks
Sorry,
for tuning.
a small one.
Yes, well, it's not that bad. It's 20 minutes, Tina. You guys know what to do. If there's any comments you'd like to make or you'd like to ask any questions
Please do. And we
or
will
questions
get
we
back to
can ask the spirits, then we're more than happy to do that.
Yes.
And yeah, thanks for joining us this evening.
Yes, thank you very much from beautiful Somme Valley, which is very hot today.
Very warm today, yes.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
See you again.
Au revoir.